Welcome back, folks, on the road to WrestleMania. A huge matchup has been made for WrestleMania, NWO versus NLW, and that has made this announcement even more intriguing. Is Triple H going to hang up his boots, or is he going to fight alongside NLW? We're going to find out tonight when Triple H is in the ring, returning for the first time since the Elimination Chamber, and well, a matchup is taking place up next that's going to be having massive implications for WrestleMania. This is the second women's division matchup in NLW history, and last week we saw Trish Stratus defeat Maria Kanellis in the tournament to crown a new women's champion. That was semi-final number 1. Tonight is semi-final number 2. Trish Stratus is going to go to WrestleMania to fight for the women's championship, but who will be her opponent? Will it be this lady right here, Charlotte Flair, daughter of Ric Flair? I know, it's hard to believe. A little bit of unknown trivia there that, you know, she's Ric Flair's daughter, and, well, there you see, the women's championship, that's what these women are fighting for. And about to make her way to the ring, Charlotte's opponent, one of the most popular women in professional wrestling, it is AJ Lee. And now AJ has a massive opportunity here against Charlotte. Both these women extremely popular among the audience. And well, you want to talk about hard-hitting action, look no further than this matchup. We saw what the women's division had to offer last week with Maria Kanellis and Trish Stratus, but tonight is the second semi-final. The winner of this matchup goes to WrestleMania to face Trish Stratus for the vacated women's championship, and Charlotte is going to use a lot of tactics that she learned from her father. And right now, oh my goodness, drop toe hold in the knees, driven into the back, and AJ Lee doesn't have to live off her father's success to be a success here in No Limits Wrestling, as evidenced by that massive spine buster. And there's a punch, oh, and another chop to the chest, and now an elbow sends her away. Oh, and a drop kick by Charlotte. And whether you love her or you hate her, she's a phenomenal athlete, and she picked up a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge. Even though she hasn't been in the wrestling business for very long, there is a massive net breaker to AJ. And Charlotte looks to put it away early and punch her ticket to WrestleMania. But AJ's going to try and make sure that doesn't happen. There is a sunset flip. But Charlotte kicks out, and AJ only gets a 2, but catches the leg. Sends her down, going for that figure 8. And goes for the spear, but AJ going for some sort of Black Widow here. She's got the arm, and Charlotte rolls through, and AJ nearly had her that time, but the defeat, the boot driven into the jawline of AJ Lee, and that's going to mess up the face. And as tough as they come is Charlotte, but now she's going for a spear maybe. No, Black Widow, but Charlotte hangs on, and the strength of Charlotte to sit out with that sidewalk slam, and AJ is down in the middle of the ring. Oh, but I spoke too soon. There's an arm drag and a drop. And a drop in, flip him. What am I talking about? Oh, of course. Baseball slide, and well, I know what this is. And Charlotte's clawing on for dear life, and I knew what that move was. That was the Alabama slam, and what the hell's Charlotte doing now? And Charlotte's grabbing this women's championship. What the hell's this about? Charlotte, oh, for the love of God, what a shot. And a piercing shot with that title belt, and how the hell did the referee not see that? Well, I guess his view is obstructed because Charlotte was hidden under the ring apron. And now this damn figure 8. And cheating that, oh, for God's sake, don't tell me it's ending like this. Well, you heard the reaction that Charlotte got when she came in to the arena, and well, that's all changed now. And what the hell's Charlotte doing? Well, No Limits Wrestling intended to set out this women's division on the right foot with 2 fantastic matches. However, Charlotte has sullied that with her actions here tonight. Well, this was meant to be a division built upon honour and respect, but Charlotte threw that out the window, did whatever it took to win, as evidence right there. That Alabama slam could have been over for Charlotte, but then hitting her in the face with that women's championship belt, and then the figure 8. AJ had no choice but to tap out, and it's a damn shame because AJ should be the one going to WrestleMania to face Trish Stratus. And I'm sure most of these people would like that to happen, and well, AJ protesting that this wasn't a fair victory, and you know, the evidence is there on the replay. but the decision's not being overturned anytime soon. And Charlotte is going to WrestleMania to face Trish Stratus for the NLW Women's Championship. And my God, it should have been AJ. And I'm not usually one to complain, but Charlotte did not deserve to win here tonight. And, hang on, well, who the hell's filming behind there? Nevertheless, there you see Raven and Rob Van Dam talking in the back, and what are they talking about? Why is it so secretive? Well, I suppose both of those guys have gone off the rails sort of in the past few weeks, with Raven just returning and Rob Van Dam not getting a victory as of late. Well, we'll see how that develops in future. And well, this guy, the X-Division champion, arguably in his mind the greatest man who ever lived, Austin Aries, has held that championship since last year, and he doesn't look to lose it anytime soon. And in fact, recently he has been looking for an opponent for WrestleMania. He's not on the card yet, but he wants to defend that X-Division championship against the best there is. And well, we don't know who that is exactly yet, but I'm sure we're going to be filled in at some point in the future. Well, right now Aries is scheduled for one-on-one action, and Aries into WrestleMania is going to be a threat to a lot of people. And I don't know what this is. Is this Aries' opponent or something? Well, Aries is as perplexed as we are. What's going on? The X-Division champion in the ring. Obviously he wants an opponent for WrestleMania, but what's this? Are you kidding me? My God! The American Dragon! Daniel Bryan! And you hear this... Well, the roof just caved in. I didn't speak then because you wouldn't have been able to hear me over that sound, over that reaction. Well, one of the most popular wrestlers in professional wrestling history is looking into the eyes of a former rival. Well, these two don't need to introduce each other. They know exactly who each other is. They faced off before. And Aries holds that title high. And has Aries found an opponent? I think these fans think so. And the no-nonsense American Dragon, pure as ever in the sport of professional wrestling. And this is one of the matches that I never thought we'd see again, but we're going to see it again. We're going to see it at WrestleMania, are we? Well, I'm a bit speechless at the moment, to be honest with you folks. Triple H is up next, and he's also got a lot to say. Good grief, Bryan's here! Someone once said, some people think that to be strong is to never feel pain. In reality, the strongest people are the ones who feel it, understand it, and accept it. And speaking of pain, oh my God! Have you ever seen anything like this? We have a new champion! What the hell are we witnessing? This is WrestleMania, baby. What a night this has been. You've had matches announced for WrestleMania, including that huge NLW versus NWO match, not to mention the fact that Daniel Bryan is here in No Limits Wrestling. Well, we're going to see that story develop as well, and so much has gone on here tonight, and it's capped off by this man, and we may never see Triple H again after tonight. That is because there have been so many rumours over the past few months that he was going to hang up his boots because of the actions of the NWO. Well, the last time that we saw Triple H, he lost inside the Elimination Chamber against the NWO, and since then we haven't seen him. He's been demoralised, he's been backstabbed, and over this roller coaster of a ride, I know it's a cliche, but that's exactly what it's been, ups and downs for Triple H. And right now he announces his future, and what is he going to do? Is he going to be at WrestleMania even?
I'm beat up. I'm probably more tired than I've ever been in my life. I'm broken again. You know, what I want to do is I want to come out in this ring and I want to be the cerebral assassin. I want to be the King of Kings. I want to be the Game. I want to be Triple H. I want to tell you I am going to rise up again and I am going to kick ass because that is what I do. But I can't. And the truth is, it's because I don't know if I can. It's forced me to look inside myself and say, am I done? And if I can't say I can come back and be better than before, then maybe I've answered my own question. I don't know, maybe you're right, maybe I can't, but here's the thing I can do while I'm out here is I can take a minute to say something. I can come out here to all of you and say thank you.
Is it over? Is he retiring, is he?
No. Oh, come on.
Damn it,
Come on, people. You're really going to fall for that? You see, the reason I came out and interrupted you is because my sick bucket was full. Throwing up, listening to that garbage that you're spewing out your mouth right now. Look, it's pathetic, isn't it? You know it's pathetic. Oh, I used to be the Game. I used to be the cerebral assassin. I never thought I could do it anymore. Just shut the hell up. I'm seriously sick of hearing it. And in case any of you have forgotten why we've got that blubbering mess in the middle of the ring right now, let's take a little bit of a reminder. Let's look at the footage here. This is what happened at the Elimination Chamber. Triple H, oh look at him, cocky as ever. And then suddenly from out of nowhere there you see Razor Ramon, the bad guy, Scott Hall, comes in, beats him up, the NWO's backup plan, and just assaults him, lays a smackdown on him. And then, right in the middle of the ring, onto a steel chair, the Razor's Edge, 1, 2, 3, Bob's your uncle, NWO victorious again. Wow, that's a performance, Triple H. And I can understand now why you'd want to retire after seeing that. Good grief. We kicked your ass. All cocky, demeanours aside, I've got to say, I'm looking forward to taking over this company and being your boss. You saw what happened earlier, didn't you? You saw me talk to the board of directors and we had a little bit of a conversation after the cameras went off the air and, well, we've got a couple of things sorted out because, as we all know now, at WrestleMania, there's going to be a match to determine the fate of this company. 6 men from the NWO versus 6 men from No Limits Wrestling. If NLW win, the NWO disbands and I leave as commissioner. If the NWO win, I take control of the company, and this is the NWO's company. It is undoubtedly the biggest match in NLW history, but it's a pretty predictable outcome. Of course we're going to win. We're a team. Who are NLW going to find that can work as effectively as we do as a team? Especially when you've got bags of garbage in the ring right now, such as yourself, pissing and moaning. WrestleMania will be a turning point in this company's history. The question is, are you going to do anything to stop it? Are you going to be the Game? Are you going to be the cerebral assassin? Are you going to stand up to us? Or are you going to have yourself a little cry and are you going to walk out that ring like a bitch?
He is an absolute scumbag.
That is precisely what I thought. You can't cut it anymore. It's a shame. Oh, you going to look at me now? So you do want to deal in this matchup, aren't you? Oh, I know that look. That's a look that says I am ready to fight at WrestleMania. I like that, but you're clearly not very good at maths because there's only one of you and there's 6 of us. So I don't know how you're going to make up the numbers, my friend. Is this it? Or has NLW got anybody else that they want to throw at us right now? Anyone?
Somebody please shut him up. Someone come out. Oh, thank God. Thank God somebody has the courage to stand up to this nonsense. And Jeff Hardy knows firsthand what it is like to feel the wrath of the NWO. He assaulted the commissioner in a fit of rage a few weeks ago, and then he got speared through the cage wall by the Big Show, and he's returned here tonight. And this is the first time we're seeing him since that incident. And he's going to back up Triple H in this fight at WrestleMania. But there's still only 2 of them. Or maybe more. And it is another man who felt the wrath of the NWO last week. He called them out on social media, said they were instilling an attitude that wasn't right, wasn't sportsmanlike, and that is exactly the truth. And Finn Balor got punished for it, a chokeslam on steel steps, and I'm surprised he's here tonight, especially after the brutal nature of that assault. And well, he's here, and he's here to back up Hardy and Triple H, but there's still only 3 of them. Well, make that 4. Well, here we go. This is essentially a NWO hit list that's returning here tonight to fight the NWO, and CM Punk has had a rough couple of weeks ever since losing the Iron Man match at Havoc for the world title, and CM Punk was hit with a razor's edge to the concrete floor on metal. And CM Punk, ultimate anti-authority figure, here to fight. Hang on. And the lights are gone now. What the hell's this? Oh! Wait a minute. Well, I didn't even know that Jericho was under contract anymore. Chris Jericho, who months ago, in fact, it was last year that Jericho was fired by the NWO at the end of last year, and he is back here tonight for vengeance. I imagine that the board of directors felt there was a misuse of power and have reinstated Chris Jericho for this fight. Well, there you go. There are 5 disgruntled gentlemen in the ring with the New World Order, looking the commissioner square in the eyes. It's a 6-on-6 match at WrestleMania, but there's still only 5 of them. But still. Voted in your droves, and he was by far the winner of the vote to see who was going to enter No Limits Wrestling. And here tonight, he ain't going to take any guff for anybody, and there you see Dean Ambrose, just laying into the commissioner, and the NWO hightail out of the arena. And I agree with these fans, this is awesome. Dean Ambrose in No Limits Wrestling. And the Lunatic Fringe is not one to take any orders from anybody. And look at him, even CM Punk has to restrain him. That just goes to show you how crazy this individual is. Triple H, Jeff Hardy, Chris Jericho, CM Punk, Finn Balor and Dean Ambrose. Those 6 men will represent NLW in the biggest fight in this company's history. It happens at WrestleMania.